everyone. Welcome to another round of the Link to the Past Randomizer Invitational League Season 4. We are here on Week 6 Open Mode in Game 2 of Team Go versus Tile Roomies, where Team Go has 18 points, Tile Roomies have 24. And from what we know at the moment, Tile Roomies currently have clinched a playoff spot in the division, so right now, Team Go wants a win to get their team that much closer to being in the playoffs. My name is Homemade Beer, and I'm here joined by Chelsea. Chelsea, how are you doing today?
Doing really well, thank you. How are you?
Doing good. Excited for this match.
And here we go.
All right, we get to see opposite starts.
Oh, nice fire rod in Link's house.
Yeah, nice fire rod. So that is a weapon. Vortex going to check out what the uncle has. He could pick up a little bit of magic here and dip the front of his skate, maybe. I don't know. What do you think he does?
I would be hesitant to do that with just so few magics. But if he got like a lucky tree pull or something, then I'd probably head to the escape. How about you?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Just kind of get all these checks done early. You don't have to come back here a second time, potentially. But just finding some heart piece, and hey, there's a flute. That's a really convenient flute.
That's great find.
Ooh, he has 3 magics now. He's getting close to the magic number of magics. Yeah, with him leaving here, it seems like he's making the play.
And there was blue mail in the Thieves drop down.
Yeah, interesting to see Jay Misher here leaving after finding the flute. I guess that he wants to check Link's house and go left here to potentially farm some bombs on the way into Cack and not have to worry about getting those extra bombs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just doing front of escape, finding a key there. So the entirety of escape is actually now in logic, which is known from Vortex's side. With the fire rod and advanced logic, you can do all the dark rooms in the back to get to the back of Sanctuary. So we haven't seen a map check yet.
Did you happen to catch what was on the race game? He checked it too fast for me.
I think it was just a pile of rupees. Not enough to probably go back to, I would guess. Looks like library was similar. So Chelsea, what are you looking forward to in this seed? What kind of interesting trolls are you excited to see?
I've seen so much trolling. I'd really love to see something nice. I want early boots. I don't want to have to go on any hunts. Like, I just want them just to have a nice time. How about you?
Yeah, just enjoy the seed of it. Yeah, I always think it's nice when you find maybe about half of the items you need in the light world, just enough to kind of give you a little bit of direction in the dark world, but not completely open everything up.
Yeah, I agree. And that was half magic in the chicken hut, so that's really nice find with that fire rod.
Oh yeah, that'll make everything easier. Half magic is one of those great safeties. All right, digging up what we can out of the well, finding more bombs. So farming those bombs, did spend a bit of time doing that, and hey look, a tier 2 tree pulls more magic. That's nice. Ooh, early cape. That's an omen, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd be super excited to see that quite yet.
Yeah. Once again, a nice safety, but the implications earlier. Ew. At least they have blue mail, right? And a fire rod.
That is true. If there is an Aga climb, then you've got some good weaponry.
So yeah, this early flute's really nice to make movement easier at the beginning of the seed. Lets you do the checks faster.
Yeah, absolutely. This early mobility is so important in this. Like open mode, since you end up just going everywhere.
Yeah, indeed. Hey, an early
nice.
ice rod and a bottle.
And a bottle.
What do you think that ice rod means?
We can go with the old meme that it's going to be a pendant turtle rock, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see. And I don't think Jamie sure got the item from the bottle vendor and only has $90, so it's pretty stingy. Looks like Vortex is leaving after activating that flute.
Interesting. I mean, but he'd have to go down to the bushes to get any bombs. Oh, hey, a sword.
Oh, a sword. That much closer to Aga. Yeah, Jamie, you're going straight up the mountain. I think I want to say this is just save the old man to get the checkpoint and make saving and quitting more convenient later, but he might climb up to check Spec Rock. Seems a bit premature to do so.
Nice wet glove there.
Yeah, you better dry that thing off. It's probably kind of rusty. And Vortex using that glove to farm some bombs in front of his house. And gets 2 for 2. Very nice.
Yeah, I had no idea that that was even a thing until I started watching Randomizer. It's such good game knowledge.
Oh yeah, same here.
So open mode is just, in this case, it's just the 7-7 defeat Ganon. And instead of like a standard start where you would have to rescue Zelda and go through the whole escape, you just get the option to start from Sanctuary or Link's house.
The seed is showing us a lot of money, but not giving us a lot of money.
That's true.
It's like you can almost do things, but you kind of can't. So I don't think we saw the map and escape sequence yet. That means that with the glove, these runners can go into the back and check the back of escape. And with Vortex having done the front of escape already, he can actually just pop back in if he does find the map there and collect what's on Dark Cross, whereas Jamie will have to go in from the front.
Mm-hmm. Finding that key early is pretty convenient, so you can just go ahead and walk through.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of what they always say, right, about, oh, look, just money from the bottle vendor. So Jamie, you're not missing much yet. But yeah, like kind of as I was saying, the escape sequence kind of feels like a pendant dungeon with no pendant at the end.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't really thought about that.
Yeah, it's like one of those places you don't want to go if you don't have to. Okay, getting a couple new checks here. Oh, there's that money.
Even more money. Oh, there we go. We have found the bow.
We found the bow, and since no one still checked their map, we don't know if they need to do Eastern yet. So that looked like a green pendant on Desert and regular crystals at Eastern and Harris. So.
Ah, okay. I missed Desert. I saw the 2 crystals.
Yeah, that was a quick one. So it was $100 on race game. Okay. Good to know it's there. Good old Aguinas Cave with just $5. Not a check that we've seen a lot in Open this week. A lot of runners don't like walking all the way over there.
Yeah, definitely. You like to have some other reason to go over there. But at least with the flute, it's not as bad.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, Jay Misher getting all of the kind of crappy overworld checks done early. I think probably trying to save Saha Eastern area for last, in case he finds the boots or something to make it more convenient.
And nothing in the Ice Rod Cave, so I imagine that the only real play is to go see a Saha's Closet in Eastern now.
Yeah, we're getting to that point, huh?
Oh, and the Back of Escape. I'd forgotten about that.
Ah, yes, Back of Escape. The other half of the Pendant Dungeon. Maybe we get lucky in the maps in Dark Cross. Ooh,
Money,
interesting.
money, moon pearl.
Yeah. Yeah, with the bow, with the flute, with the moon pearl, Zora is actually in logic, and you can clear out that entire area in one shot. With all of the items that they have currently.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
that's
their
Jay
move.
Misher's thoughts as well. And Vortex going straight into Eastern, like we talked about. So this could, the boss here could actually be in logic, depending on where we find the big key, since they do have that fire rod.
Yeah, that's true. That's the only part that isn't logic is actually the trip to the big key.
Yeah. So what do you do here? Do you like the play that Jay Misher made, or Vortex? Like which would you prefer in this situation?
If it were me, I would try and do the opposite of what I think either one of them would do, just because I know that I'd have to do something pretty out there to win. What
Yeah.
about you?
I like trying to save Eastern as late as I can in open seeds, honestly, because like even though they have the bow doesn't really put Eastern itself in logic, just the boss. So, like, it is a crystal; they need to do it. So, this does make sense from Vortex's side, and I think it also makes sense from Jay Misher's side with finding the Moon Pearl and the huge stash of cash in the back of his gate.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I love both plays. I think that it's really good.
Yeah, so Vortex did find that big key in the front, which means the box here is in logic. Interestingly enough.
Is that the first item we've seen in Eastern? The
I
heart
believe so.
container?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just a large heart.
Just a red rupee on the Zora ledge.
Yeah, all the red things. Yeah, I think the other thing from Jay Misher's perspective, he hasn't done the front of escape, so or the uncle, and nothing on Zora. Okay, so whatever progression we're gonna find, it is on the boss of Eastern here, I believe, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
It might just be the lamp, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. I love it when lamp is fire locked. I think that's so funny.
Yeah. Actually, no. I just realized too they didn't check. Neither of them checked Saha yet, so it could also be there. I guess forgot about that.
I did as well. I assumed I had just missed it.
Right.
All right, $50 in the big key chest.
So yeah, Vortex, without knowing that there's as much money in the back of Escape, might do the rupees here, just to ensure that he has enough for Zora, but we'll see. Oop, don't get bullied in this room. Okay, gets through just fine. So early bow is nice. It's kind of an annoying item to be looking for late seed. But like you said, it'd be nice if these runners could have some boots, help them go fast.
Let's go Armos quick kill. I actually don't even I saw that in chat. I don't know what the sprite is that he's using. It makes me think of like Plague Knight, but I know that's not right.
Yeah, I don't know that one either. There's so many sprites, it's hard to say. Okay, so Saha.
Oh, the Garo Master. Oh, I can see that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's sad it wasn't the lamp, but that's okay. It's always funny when it's the lamp on Armos Night to go have to do Aga afterwards.
Oh.
Oh. What are we missing?
Well, did we just happen to miss the map in the escape? Is there like something in Dark Cross?
Yeah, it could be. I think, yeah, you might be right there. Okay, so we did see the map. Okay, so it is Dark Cross then.
Okay. And yes, Agina was checked. I believe it was Blue Rupee.
Yeah, that sounds right. Just $5 hiding out in that cave.
Yeah, if we find Lamp, it is pretty much Aga. There's nothing else that we can do.
Yeah, I think this is the last check that these runners have. So
Ice Rod Cave, I think, was just a piece of heart.
yeah, I don't even remember. It was not progression. That's as much as I could remember at this point. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I. That is a good find.
Okay, this will end up working out for Jay Misher as well. He will be able to get that done on his first pass through. He'll have to take a death warp in the front of Escape, which is a little bit annoying, but he'll be able to do it and get his mitts, and then follow Vortex into the Dark World.
Yeah, and he's even done a little bit more. It didn't pay out, but it's just good to get the extra water checks off your chest.
That's true. That's a very good point, yeah.
All right, hey!
Hey, you called it.
Pendant Thieves, and it was, I think, Swamp and Ice as the 5/6.
Yes, that's what I believe it was as well. And 25 more bucks for Vortex. So winning with all the cash.
Oh, yes, thank you. And Meyer was Quake.
Yeah, I actually kind of missed that. That was pretty quick. So yeah, not much left. Go into the Dark World from the CAC portal. Oh, I guess he could do Zora now.
Yeah, if he could find something like the hammer, like a mirror or something, that would be a lot better for world traversal.
Yeah, it's always nice if you are doing a mid entry into Dark World, having the mirror just makes it so much more efficient to clean up all the checks in the path. Because you don't want to do the Smiths without the mirror, stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is interesting. We get to see sort of the difference in routing between the two runners. When Vortex finishes this up, and Jay Meisher finishes up the Hyrule Castle checks, I think the only difference we'll have then seen between the two is that Jay Meisher will have done the Old Man and Spectacle Rock checks as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the hobo as well, because I think there was a blue cane on the hobo. So
Yes, that's right. Berna was on the hobo.
the Berna cane. Okay. Yeah, bit of a slow start to the seed so far, but still both runners having a crystal, which is nice. We do need to get 7 of them.
I like the use of the ice rod on the blue guards. It's always so pleasant to see.
Yeah, it's great. That's a cool little game knowledge thing. Yeah, and he even left the key because he knows that he's going right back to Dark Cross here. No need to get an extra key. But with Blue Mail, this Death Warp's a bit annoying. Everything in the room actually does half a heart with Blue Mail, so it doesn't really matter which enemy you use to Death Warp. But using a bomb?
Oh
no. Oh, that is like the worst feeling.
That is so frustrating. Oh man.
Yeah, he almost got hit one extra time on accident too by the ball and chain, which actually would have helped him.
Oh, hey, Vortex just pulled out the mirror.
Well, there you go. That's what we were looking
that's
for,
great.
Right? Wouldn't that have been nice in Hyrule Castle earlier?
So, how do you feel about Fighter Sword Moth?
I normally hate this fight. And a couple extra hearts helps. The half magic, I think we're very likely just going to see Vortex just pummeling Moth with fire rod shots here.
Yeah, and I believe the Dottle they found actually has red or green potion in it too.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So they even have more safety from that.
So yeah, it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, it's just this fight. This fight always just goes sideways, no matter how well you do it. Something dumb happens. The Moth is always just a jerk. Yeah, not missing shots, but pushing the Moth up against the spikes does nullify damage. But Vortex does take him down.
Yeah, that was a very good fight.
Yeah, I don't think he took a single hit.
No, he didn't. Yeah, definitely. The faster you can get that fight done, the better. Not as chaotic with all the spikes going.
Oh, definitely. And finding the big key, he's abandoning the bridge chest in the back. chances are that it's a small key, but we could see a compass or a map in the big chest here, so we'll have to find out.
And he did, I believe, rush to the back except for the big key chest, right?
Yeah, I think he's remembering he skipped the bridge chest here. And is he? No, it looks like, oh, you know what, his timer got messed up. Not sure what happened.
Mm.
I don't think he found 2 items.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Heading back in here. He did find the big key on the boss, so it cannot be a small key in the big chest, but it could either be the second item or a dungeon item. So we'll have to see if him leaving that bridge chest will have any impact. Yep, just the compass. Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good. He still has some more.
Yeah, a couple more chances to get bailed out.
Oh, there we go.
And he does. Very nice. Yeah, Jamie Sure having a little bit lower magic here, but as you said, does have the green potion.
Decided to pop it. That's a good idea. And just bombs on the bumper ledge.
Yeah, so early Kate being a nice safety, but no implications logically, as far as we can tell. Unless, for some reason, the flippers are in Spike Cave. That never happens, right?
Never. Yeah, like, I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, you wouldn't even want to, like, worry about having to do, like, an AGA or anything right now anyway, with Kern jumping, most likely, so... Could just be a nice safety, yeah.
That's true. There have been seeds I've seen where you're forced to do AGA super late in the game just to get a second sword. Seems unlikely here, but...
I hope we didn't just commentator curse.
Yeah, oops. This is interesting play. It looks like Vortex is going to... I don't remember if we checked Desert Ledge, but he's definitely going to the desert area.
I think the Desert Ledge was like a red rupee.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because they did the Agina Cave early. So yeah, interesting. We see Desert is boots locked, hard boots locked.
Yep.
And was that a compass? Yeah, there's so nothing you can pull out of Desert at the moment.
Mm-hmm. So we get to see checkerboard, and what do you like to do if you have a pendant thieves? Do you like to dive the first 4 and then bail, or what do you think?
I mean, with the mirror, I don't think that's a bad choice. Because it's pretty free to get in and out of the dungeon real quick. Get 4 quick checks that are all kind of, effectively overworld checks, kind of similar to how the front of Skull Woods is. But yeah, not having a hammer early is it is a tough way to play this game, because the hammer makes a lot of stuff convenient. It puts a lot of stuff in logic. It opens a lot of areas, and it can be in a lot of places right now.
Yeah, and with Thieves Town, I've seen, I think, maybe 2 or 3 times this past week where the big key chest had to be gone back for, and it was holding progression.
Oh, that's actually the worst feeling ever.
Oh, hey, now they don't have to worry about a sword.
Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, so Vortex cleaning up just a few more checks, kind of mirror checks that are available, and then coming right back into Village of Outcast area here. And look at all the money we just. Where's all this money been earlier? Like here, it just all shows up in the Dark World. That's fine, I guess.
Yeah, they're definitely set well beyond set for the rest of the seed.
Oh yeah, definitely. They both done Zora at this point, so it's nice with the flute and a bottle or two. You can, if you need to, you can go to the potion shop at some point. I think one of the scariest things we can actually see in Thieves Town is getting the big key and the small key in the front, because then the hammer can be in the back in any of the checks.
Gross.
Yeah, yeah. Let's hope we don't see that, right?
Yeah, for sure. And so far, we have gotten one item and then the compass, so let's keep watching, everybody.
Yeah. Okay, big key. And it looks like he's preparing to just peace out after whatever is in. Oh, just this the second item or third?
Yeah, that was 2 items. So that doesn't feel too bad to leave for right now.
Yeah, definitely. And looks like Vortex skipping that dip, so won't be missing anything for now. He'll be missing that big key that he doesn't actually need. So yeah, I'm interested to see when Vortex was cleaning up all the checks. He did also not go up to Hera and do the mountain. I don't think he ever saved the old man, right? So
Yes, Vortex hasn't been up the mountain at all.
okay, so he doesn't even have a convenient way up there from mirroring and fluting like he did earlier. Yeah, almost taking him into the Dark World shop, but remembering to mirror.
Oh, well, at least a 10 rupee refund.
Yeah, get $10 back.
Because they need money.
Yeah, I mean they're printing money, so maybe their rupees per hour wage is too low. They can't make it fast enough. I don't know if you're like the blacksmiths here and you're counterfeiting money. Would you just make $20 at a time, or would you aim a little higher? What do you think?
I have no idea. I think a 20 is nice. That is my favorite rupee. They're the prettiest ones.
Yeah, nice red rupees. They are the most of them in the seed. So, what are the odds someone's going to notice that it's counterfeit?
Yeah, there's no one's gonna count. Like, there's 28. They just assume that they haven't found them all yet.
Exactly. Seed's being kind of rude, huh?
Yeah, I was just about to say it. Really, like, there hasn't been a lot of items even like spread out. It's just been occasionally finding something, and then it's so linear at the same time. Like, what your next option pretty much is just to go up the mountain, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. Logically, I believe that's the case. We might see a Ancilla or a Kern jump from either of these runners, but
Oh.
just giving us swords.
Hey!
Okay, there we go.
All right, yeah. There we
Good old Johnny Two Bomb speak easy paying off today with the hammer and a sword. That also gives them the ability to clear pod even without the lamp.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
now we have pod and we have the mountain. It seems like. What do you think? What would you do here if you had those two choices?
I'd go to pod first, but the mountain would be really tempting. What about you?
Yeah, I think pod's a crystal. You got to do it anyway, so might as well go dip it. There's a lot of items on the mountain too, but you don't want to have to climb it again, a second time in case there's something in Hookshot Cave. But TR is a pendant, so you might not even need to ever visit it.
Yeah, that would be great if you just had to go up for Hera as your 7th crystal, and that's the only trip.
The dream, right?
The dream.
Which never happens somehow. You'd think with only 2 items up there, it'd be easy to save it to last, but no, there's just always some reason to do Hera early.
I have been seeing more often that people will check the first couple of checks in Hera and then leave when hope they come back with the hook shot.
Yeah, indeed, doing the Hera pot save a bit of time there, especially with all the 100 different setups there is to do it now. It's pretty cool how that trick evolved so quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know about it even maybe a year ago, and then I just happened to see it. I was like, oh, that's new.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so we're getting a fair bit into the sea. That looks like at this point, as far as we can tell, we're missing the hookshot and the flippers, the red cane and Quake. Did I miss anything?
Nope, that's all. So,
Not bad.
yeah, not bad at all. Boots would be nice.
Wouldn't they though? Yeah, I feel like Boots is one of those things. If you talk about it at all before the race, they just never show up. So it's like it's like don't jinx yourself, right?
Yeah. Thankfully, we weren't talking about it before the race, just during the race.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think we've seen anything really in the front of pod yet, right?
Nah, it's just been keys and then that compass.
Yeah, it looks like we might be seeing a. Oh, we're seeing the bomb throw. Okay.
Oh, okay. I had missed that he found a heart.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, I guess we got a heart. That's neat. More keys, as you do in pod. I was almost hoping the lamp would show up in this dark room.
Been great. Well, there's one less item we need to find.
All right. So Quake, the lamp. Geez, where could lamp even be? I'm trying to think of what we haven't seen. That's in logic here. Spike Cave, I guess East Death Mountain.
Yeah, there's so much of the mountain that it could be.
That's a nice, nice silver arrows in the big chest. Jamie sure got a little bit bullied by the hard hat beetles, but dropping the bomb and stunning them all with it worked out pretty well for him to be able to get it pretty easily on the next try. So that's the other thing too. Having the mirror in pod makes it so much nicer to do dark maze.
That routing is
dark maze as well.
Yeah, that routing is so much better with the mirror.
Yeah, it's cool to see too. Both of these runners doing a very good job being efficient and cleaning up checks the way they are. Haven't really done anything the other one has. I think Vortex did Graveyard Ledge, Jamie sure did the Hobo, and quick hop up the mountain. But otherwise, they've done exactly the same things. So.
And I really appreciate thorough plays. I like that a lot.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and especially in seeds like this where you're not finding much, like being thorough is much safer. To not miss the one thing that you were meant to find when you go into a given area or a dungeon.
And they've been able to really streamline the checks as well.
Oh, get the fire. Wow, there's a lot of turtles like just sitting on top of Vortex there.
Yeah.
That's rude. Rude turtles. Well, at least Pods of Crystal. Got some silvers, got our Quake out of it, which we know we're going to need, and take down the boss and move on to the next thing. So, you know, as far as it's going, they're doing all right with... They're both going to be at 3 crystals, around 43, 44 minutes each, so...
Yeah, they've been doing a really good job just making the steady progress.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. Now, where does Vortex go? Where do you think?
I mean, they might check Pyramid and Catfish, but I imagine the mountain is, mirroring, so yeah, the mountain most likely. They couldn't even get into Mire actually right now, even if they wanted to gamble that.
Yeah, that's true, right? You need like a hook shot or boots or something.
Yeah, I always forget about that until I don't, and then I remember.
Yeah, you get there and you open it up, like, cool, I can go check this. Oh, can't go in here. That's a bummer. Yeah, I was thinking maybe make a play for the red crystals, but they don't have the flippers to do Swamp Palace, so. They don't have any boots. They don't have any other shoes, except for the ones they were born with.
Yes, I too was born wearing shoes.
Alright, so looks like Jamie sure finished up Helma as well. And I'm guessing probably just follows Vortex right up, yeah?
Yeah, that's really the dense play to make. I'd probably want to continue being thorough and check out Pyramid and Catfish, but I'm not in this league.
Not yet, right? Maybe someday.
Oh, probably not. But that's okay. I love being a spectator.
Yeah, these races are always so fun to watch. Cool. And getting all the extra cash. So I wonder if Vortex is going to actually finish Terra here or kind of check out, see if he doesn't find the hookshot, then does the rest of Death Mountain and comes back. I guess if you're already in the dungeon, you should just do it, right?
Yeah, especially whenever you have the big key right away. I would just be inclined to finish it.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not like Harry Potter's that much faster. Jamie, you're saying no, though.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Making fools out of us all.
All right, nothing on the floating island. So don't have to worry about that.
That was a nice bomb jump from Vortex here.
Yeah, that was super clean and fast. Good setup. And just a blue rupee from the spiral cave.
It's really funny watching seeds like this, right, when you just find one item every 10 minutes. So it's like, so what's next? What are you expecting to find, you know? But I guess they're not missing that much.
Yeah, what was it? It's the flippers, the Samaria, and hookshot.
Yeah, I guess that's it, right? Ooh, you know it'd be really bad if they find the hookshot somewhere. They can get into Mire now, like you said, but won't have the red cane unless they find it as well. That would just be rude, though.
That would be so rude. Hey!
Hey!
Hey! That's not bad either.
Yeah, feeling pretty good now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, looks like we found the map and compass upstairs. Ooh! Getting whacked by the tile there.
I do love the cape glitch a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm sure Jamie's very happy to find those boots and Vortex. That will basically be his next destination. We'll find those quickly and probably breathe a sigh of relief. The game is now playable, as some would say. Wow, that's all that was up here so far. That's amazing. I missed Turtle Rock there. Did you see that?
It kind of looked like Bombos, but I'm not certain.
Not finding anything in the first chest of Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, so Spike Cave, Hera, and then Boots checks. And Mire.
Fun times. Just go to the area to find one item out of the 30 checks there and follow the one item to the next area.
That is pretty rude.
Yeah, so I guess I don't know. Do you chase? I guess you chase the boots checks. No one checked lumberjack, right?
No, we haven't seen Lumberjack yet.
Man, wouldn't that be funny? We see something there. No, I shouldn't say it. I don't want to curse the runners.
can't believe out of all those checks, it was really just the boots.
Yeah, all right, just the one thing. Yes, we technically have Spike Cave left, right? That's
Yeah, that's true.
ugh. That's no fun. But hey, we found the boots, so at least you have fun doing the rest of whatever's next. All right, Jay Meisher now with his 4th crystal as well. Both runners tied on crystals. Vortex finishing up. I wonder if we see him hover Hookshot Cave. I definitely know he can hover. I don't know if he pulls it out for situations like this.
Maybe. With the fact that there's been so little on the mountain, if I were him, I'd probably be a little tempted. Okay, and
Yeah.
it was Ether for Turtle Rock.
Thanks, Vortex, for confirming. That's why we have 2 runners, right? Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. Ooh, that
So
was
close.
so close. I feel like if you're getting close like that, you got to keep going, right? You got to keep trying.
All that for a 3-pack of bombs so far. Oh,
Wow. Okay.
wow.
That's pretty big, depending on where we find that hook shot.
Yeah, the word.
At least we know the hook shot's not in swamp, right? That narrows down a lot, actually.
Yeah, that does. That does feel really good to know that.
For sure. There's actually a really interesting situation here with finding those flippers. Is that if Vortex kind of pushes those a bit and says, "I don't really need hookshot till later," and ends up finding the red cane at some point, then he knows like where not to look for hookshot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
There it is. Okay.
So we just need the red cane now.
And Vortex is about to find this too, so that's pretty funny.
Feels good.
Yeah. So that's okay. I remember what I was kind of getting at. So that's kind of a big deal in terms of if he's able to find the red cane, he's just in go mode, and Jay Meisher still might have a few places that he'll need to check looking for flippers.
You're going to go ahead and get that lumberjack check.
Finally. No, I'm just kidding.
Aw, wah wah.
Not the red cane we're looking for. So, alternatively here, from what we just saw, it seems very unlikely, but Vortex did not get the last chest in Hookshot Cave, which is now extremely isolated from his perspective. And if the red cane's there, that would be very bad news for Vortex, but that's incredibly unlikely that it is. So he knows this isn't logic now, just going straight into swamp. This makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we are going to get some new chucks in desert since he does have he's coming in with the boots.
Yeah, I think so. Haven't found an item yet, right? Just a bunch of keys and maps and stuff.
I believe so. And there they are.
Yep, there they are. 2 items. This is unfortunate. The boss is the green pendant, so it's kind of like, do I kill the boss for 1 more item? And probably not.
Ooh.
Ooh, this could be a spicy play.
I like this.
But now he has 2 ways to get into Mire. It's kind of interesting too if flippers end up being Jay Misher's go mode. It blocks so many checks, so he'll get to guaranteed go mode ice and swamp.
Yeah, whereas, for sure. You know, oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to also point out the inverse is true if he's looking for Kane and finds flippers, then he'll have to go look for them in more places, unless he goes right back up to Hookshot Cave soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Other than checking out Mire, he kind of has to go back up the mountain. I don't think he can do anything else.
Yeah, I guess. Catfish.
Oh, that's true.
That's about it, right?
Yeah, and I don't think we've seen Pyramid Ledge either. Still.
Oh yeah, good point.
All right, setting up for a diver down.
Oh man, nice item, nice fetch quest items there. I don't know. Swamp Big always feels like a fetch quest.
Yeah, I agree. It feels worse if you do. Oh, hey, Limp.
Oh, okay, good game.
It definitely feels worse when you get the big key and you've already done left side.
Yeah, and so far with the item layout, Jay Misher has found both items in Misery Mire, and so still looking for the big key. It seems won't lose any time to this dip except for the first 2 rooms that Vortex will not have to repeat, whereas Jay Misher will.
Yeah, I'm glad that he doesn't have to do the cutscene room. It's just so slow.
Oh, I know, right? Interesting play. So I'm not sure where Jay Misher's headed with this play, actually. He did the front of Thieves Town, right?
Yes. Yeah, I guess he's... Huh. Well...
Oh, hammer pegs.
Oh, yeah. I completely forgotten.
Well, wrong red thing. Nice shiny $20. But probably not enough money to go have someone build you a cane. Looks like the back of Thieves Town here from Jay Misher. This is it's kind of an interesting play. I wouldn't have expected this at all.
Oh, what's... did he get all the items out of Swamp? Or did he flood the key?
I don't know. I know he did the big chest. Did he do the left side as well?
I don't think so. And the big chest was just a map.
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw too.
Well, fingers crossed that nothing's over there for Vortex anyway.
Yeah, I guess at this point that's he's destined to last location. That assuming that there's anything there. As far as it goes, though, he's only technically looking for Samaria, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, barely missed that last pen gator with the bomb setup. All right, the one item in Ice Palace so far.
Was there anything in the attic chest in Thieves? I wasn't looking at his screen.
I think it was a piece of heart. I keep looking at the wrong screen when they find new items.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, there's that small key. And just a map. So we'll have to see if Blind has the... Well, what Blind has as the fourth item in this dungeon. Nice sword slash there.
I was gonna say nice bomb jump too. Gotta love the classics.
Yep. Yeah, no red cane means no icebreaker today. That's kind of funny. Vortex only has 2 bombs, but all the pen gators are dropping 8 bombs left and right.
Just missed that stair clip.
Let's see, I don't think he did right side ice yet. And just a bottle on Blind. Okay, so Thieves Town's not going to be the answer today. I mean, unless... No, it's not on a pedestal. So, yeah, so that is actually going to lose a bit of time for Jamie, sure. I think it's the second item in Ice Palace. Saw a heart and a heart piece.
Yeah.
So far. You know, that lamp was kind of in a weird spot. I'm thinking about it more. It was behind that hook shot and behind the flippers. So, like, the game wanted you to go up, get the boots, come back down, get the hook shot, go back up, get the flippers, come back down, go get the lamp. Just really rude.
Yeah, that is nasty.
Hey, at least the boots were part of that chain, right?
Very true.
Okay, new check. New checks from both runners. Cold Stare and Catfish.
Nice kern jump. A nice cold stare.
Yeah, very nicely done. So, Ice Palace, not the answer today. I think that's going to be Hobo, maybe? No. He's leaving. I don't know. Maybe Thieves Town here?
Yeah, and I'm trying to think. It's not catfish, so green pendant turn in.
Green Pendant turn in. We have Pyramid Fairy now on Vortex's side.
Ah, yes, that's true.
And Pyramid Ledge and all the things that come along. Probably Catfish at the end if you don't find it there. But this looks like Hammer Pegs. I don't know. Do you think he goes into Thieves Town here or leaves and goes to Pyramid Fairy next?
I I think maybe Pyramid Fairy, just so he can also get the ledge check as well. So that's 3 items versus 2. It's the wrong
Looks like
red
the
thing.
boss had a small key, so not likely to be behind Cold Stare today.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of missed that. Oh well, thanks chat pointing that out.
Oh, I forgot about the powder.
Oh yeah, we found that too. That was a fun one. Yeah, powder not the answer today. All right, from a viewer's perspective, we're starting to run out of things we can check. We have the one chest in Hookshot Cave, and I'm at a loss. Green Pendant, I think, are the only things I think we haven't seen.
And at least one item in Left Side Swamp.
Ah, yes. The old left side swamp, of course. Alright, so Vortex is going to be clearing Thieves Town out here. We'll be giving back a little bit of time to Jay Meisher. The major difference was Jay Meisher technically went in here twice, but so not a huge difference in this, but overall, spending about the same amount of time in this dungeon. All right, this could be a moment of truth because this will be likely the last location for Vortex and just a heart piece, so no issues there.
Did we see all 3 items out of Ice Palace?
I'm trying to remember that. I only remember seeing 2, so.
And I don't think he went to the iced tea room, did he?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if we saw Ice-T. Everyone, man, both runners have been in such opposite parts of the world this whole time. I keep looking at the wrong one screen.
Okay, thank you, Professor Pixie. But yeah, man, I don't know. This left side swamp could really be the difference maker.
What was a nice Hellway dash there from Vortex. God Pixel dash. But yeah, like you said, I think from what we've seen, left side swamp is. Is that it? Is that the only place we have left? Or the green pendant?
Yeah, the green pendant, and I think that's it.
I think so. Yeah, I think both runners have been so far different from each other this entire time that we've actually seen everything already.
And actually, I think Professor Pixie, I think she actually called for Kane on Saha really close to the beginning of the race.
Just preempting the expectation of what we might see in today's race.
And it cannot be on the pedestal because T-Rock is a pendant and this Kane of Samara is required to even just enter it.
Yeah, indeed. Just nice for the runners. Less nice for the audience because Toro Rock's fun to watch. Such a crazy dungeon. Alright, so I think this is... I don't think Jay Meisher would do left side swamp first here, but finding the big key in the back might tempt him to go to left side swamp after, if he decides to go back in at all.
Right. I can imagine going straight to the back first and then coming back in. And yeah, I was about to say in the chat, I do think it says something about it being a paradox.
Yeah, that's always a fun one, finding book on ped. Okay, Vortex finishing up Thieves Town. Jamie should do into the back of Swamp first, which we've seen. But yeah, as we get about 70 minutes into the seed and the runners continue retracing each other's steps here, looking for this red cane. I just want to give a shout out to the runners. If you're enjoying the race, please give them a follow. And yes, I think what we saw already from Jay Misher was this Mire Dip in the desert play. The only thing that Vortex could make a different choice here is to kill Landmo or not after whether or not if he doesn't. Well, we know he's not going to find it in Mire, but
I think if I were him, I think I would definitely clear the green pendant, because if it's in left side swamp, he knows he's in trouble.
yeah, it would make sense. Yeah, he is running out of literally everything left after this, so yeah, I agree. That'd be a good play for sure.
And the compass was on Argus, and the map's in the big chest. So yeah, there are 2 items on the left side. No.
Yeah, Jamie Misher's not having any of it.
Jamie Misher, why? Okay. We need you to do this.
We need to know. Feed the viewers information, please.
Yeah, there are 2 items on left side swamp.
Yeah, so at this rate, it's which runner full cleared the game faster is what we are going to find out.
I'm a little bit speechless that Jamie Misher left, I have to admit.
Yeah, I almost wonder if he was going to do Swamp, do the back in case he found Red Cane to make Ice Palace faster, but honestly, if that's the case, like, go moding Ice Palace versus not is the same with the Red Cane, more or less. But I guess then again, if you're in go mode or not. So yeah, it makes sense. So we did see Vortex beat Ice Palace already, and just to answer some quick questions in chat about whether or not it could be in Pyramid Fairy, there was a small key on Cold Stare, which logically implies that you are required to have found the Cane of Samaria before beating the boss in Ice Palace. So because it's the other red crystal, we know that the Red King cannot be in Ice Palace. Or sorry, in Pyramid Fairy.
Yeah, and like Professor Pixie is saying, yeah, and you said good point. That yes, he doesn't know that it's Samaria locked yet.
Oh, getting a little, let's say, getting bullied by the bomb jump, but that's not really a thing, I suppose.
There, that was like 3rd time's the charm.
Yeah, exactly. 3rd time, first try every time.
Yeah, first try every time.
Man, this is it's been kind of a funny seed. Just getting a small amount of stuff trickling in, item at a time, and then all of a sudden finding boots, and it feels like such a scramble to like, where the heck is the Red Cane? Like,
yeah, absolutely. Like, the boots really opened up everything.
Yeah, and Vortex also leaving Desert. What does he have left? Pyramid and Catfish? Oh, Hobo?
Yeah, he hasn't done Hobo. And then Pyramid and Catfish, yeah. But, oh, wait.
Oh, maybe he did leave Ice Tea. Or not? No. Oh, maybe he just forgot what he was doing when he fluted.
Okay, and there was a red rupee.
Ah.
So that was the third item. So yeah. Ice is dry. Well,
Dry
cold.
ice. And Vortex going to get his blue cane, going to be a little sad.
I would definitely be feeling a little on edge. Oh, yeah, that pause on the map doesn't feel good. But just because this seed has been so linear, it's like, where's my opponent? I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. It's been one item opening, one item the entire seed. And yeah, so this is the green pendant. Okay, so this could be a game changer here. I think after Ice Palace, though, if Jay Mishra is paying attention, I know that he's the kind of player who does to these kind of logical things that will not check Pyramid Fair. And he's done everything else, so I think he's not going to Swamp again. He'll be very likely on Vortex's heels if it is on Green Pendant. So it'll be really interesting to see what his choice is after this.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, getting zapped a couple times. That's that room's not fun when you're getting bullied.
BMOs, please.
BMOs, please. All right. Well, Jamie will have caught up on crystals here in a moment, while Vortex will be taking down Landmos. Very nice silver kill.
It's so satisfying when you get it first try.
Oh yeah, feels great. Here we go.
Holding my
Saha,
breath.
please.
Saha, please. I'm so nervous.
I know. Taking the portal here.
Oh, just in case he needs to go to Pyramid and Catfish, I suppose.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will be a play, and then we'll know if it's left side swamp.
Okay, and he's going to get the powder disappointment. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Hey, our first shield is as my good buddy TJ Maelstrom likes to call it, the blue blocker.
That's really cute, the blue blocker.
Okay, well, who gets spec to left side swamp first? This is where you learn who actually full cleared the game more efficiently than the other player. Because we are going to get a essentially hard last location from both of these runners of that red cane, except for the one chest in Hookshot Cave that Vortex was not able to get because he actually did hover it earlier. Very well done.
Okay, so this could be Swamp. This could be just a little brain hiccup with Pyramid Fairy, but no, okay.
No, JB, sure. Yeah, it's going to lose a little bit of time to this. I think we know it can't be here logically.
Yeah, and I mean, it happens. Like, it's easy to just, like, kind of go when you're, like, kind of just waiting, like, what's going to happen? Where's my items? Please don't be in Swamp.
Yeah, right. Yeah, trying really hard to not go to places that you skipped, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did
Well,
Vortex skip right side Ice Palace?
I
Must have.
know.
Maybe that's why we were so confused about that third item.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't get it. Wow.
Okay.
Oh man.
That's what happened earlier. Okay, because I swear I only saw 2 items in there. All right, so we're both not crazy. That's good to know.
Okay, yeah, he has to do the green pendant at this point.
Okay, yeah, Jamie, you're going for green pendant, and then I think other than that, he literally only has left side left.
Yeah, I agree. Watch there be like a book or something, and it has to go all the way up to ether for the
Oh no, Vortex is
mushroom.
out of bombs.
Oh no.
Yeah, a fetch quest for a fetch quest. There is a bomb in that pot, but he can't get it. He could try and kill the raspberries, but I don't know if they have it.
That works out well for him. That he can't keep going. Hopefully he doesn't buy bombs and then go back.
Yeah, that's gonna save him time. Doesn't know yet, but he didn't buy bombs. He didn't buy any bombs. So maybe he'll grab the ones in swamp. Even if he didn't go back, it probably would have made sense to just quickly go buy a 15 pack up there.
All right, here we go.
Okay, yeah, making the play. Hookshot Cave is dead to Vortex. Jamie sure getting his green pendant, and very likely that's all he has left, his green pendant and then left side swamp. So,
And honestly, for having to pretty much do a full clear, they're doing like making a really great time.
yeah, they're both basically going to like hard last location as Red Cane. So that's funny too, because Vortex did go back in after getting the big key, but then bailed. Was he having bomb issues earlier too?
I think. Oh, sorry. I think we may have missed that he did like flood the key or something. Because he did go back, and I feel like he was starting to head that way, but I'm not super certain.
Yeah, I thought so too. And Ginger now has his blue blocker as well. So now they can go fishing in Swamp Palace for their red cane. That's what blue blockers are for, right?
Yeah, they kind of function like boogie boards, right?
Yeah. Okay, he has the key now, not flooded. He didn't grab any bombs out of the front, so doing it this way, it doesn't save any time doing diver down. But still might need bombs somewhere, maybe? I don't know, he can do Spooky, I guess. Won't need a bomb in Mire, but he'll find a bomb, right? Something will drop a bomb at some point somewhere.
If only he'd picked them up from the Pengators, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Pengators had like 1,000 bombs for him. That's funny. I'd forgotten about that. All right, so I want to say we're about a minute and a half between the runners at this point. Vortex will get his red cane first, and both runners have already gotten the big key for Mire and opened it. So it's just a matter of going in, finishing the dungeon, and then gonna come down to execution and GT climb. Sorry, GT big key hunt. Unless one of them picks wrong first. Vortex went right first here. It's the shovel. Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. It's the worst. Oh wow.
Ew. I'm so sorry that I mentioned fetch quests.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's a commentator curse. You know, these things happen every single time. Yeah, what else? We could find a mushroom. Could find a book. There's still a lot of fetch quests left for these runners. Nope, looking for bombs. He knows it. He knows it. He might need a bomb. And there it is. Left side swamp. What a rude shovel.
So, at 1:25 roughly, Vortex of Doom is in go mode. Jamie sure will shortly follow.
Yeah, living up to his team's name. Okay, so yeah, this will definitely come down to GT routing and execution for the latter half of this race. Jamie's finding his shovel. What time did you say? 1:25-ish?
Yeah, about that. So, yeah, like minute and 10, minute 20. Those guards stop. Let him go.
Getting bullied by the bee there. That's kind of rude. Nice double dash. All right, minute and 15 seconds. That's very, very close in terms of what it could be. Looks like Vortex not sure if he got spooky, just decides to go for... He doesn't have a bomb. Crap. Oh, he didn't need it in the first turn. That's right. Okay. Thank God he got it.
I got nervous for a second.
Yeah.
Because that would change a lot.
Yeah, did we see the stun prize earlier? I don't remember anymore.
I don't recall that we've seen it.
So based on what we've seen in this race... Oh, sorry, by the way. Vortex of Doom now has his 7th crystal. What does that mean?
Well, I believe that there's a little game that we like to play here. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody. There are 22 locations in which the GT Big Key can be located. What do you like to choose?
I always choose one, because when I race, that's what I want to see. So I like to give the runners good vibes.
I like
What
that.
about you?
I love the double firebar room, but I'm never right when I guess it. I've actually been a fan of 5 lately, but I think Adirondack Rick chose that instead, so I'll say 6.
Okay. We'll go with the reverse Price is Right. So if it's 6, then if it's higher than 6, then you still beat Rick, right? Is that how Price is Right works?
Sure. Definitely. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, so I'm wondering here now. Oh, Jamie forgot to hit the switch. Yeah, looks like the spooky didn't work that time. So, but I'm kind of wondering. I have to go back and see about like the logical implications of Ice Palace and Jamie doing Pyramid Fairy here. How much time that actually lost him in the race if it comes down to that close of a race.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, if there is a small key on Cold Stare, then it is logically required to have Samaria.
And Jamie getting his 7th crystal at the exact same time that Vortex is entering Ganon's Tower. So let's see. He's entering at what? 129.50 is when he enters the door. 48. Okay, 129.48.
We are starting with the right. Let's go Hook Room.
1? Oh, small key. It's wrong side. So close. So that's 3 on the torch. Bob lives another day to be weird looking.
I think that would hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're right. He's not weird looking. He just looks different than his buddies. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see. 4 through 7 here.
Oh, hey. That's really fortuitous to get those bombs.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he does need them for the climb.
And I was also wrong on the chest count, so if it's double firebar room, I'm gonna flip.
Oh, well, we are not going to find out yet, and that's a small key. Well, we both guessed keys, anyway. Small keys. Well, we
That's
both...
true.
Yeah. Yeah. What number are we on?
Double firebar is 8.
Okay. Vortex looks a little flustered in the climb. I think last location an item. Oh, hey, look, we can get into Turtle Rock now and beat Trinex. The sea really didn't want you to touch Turtle Rock with a 10-foot pole.
I'm sure they really appreciate that after having to do so much else.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is interesting. So we're going to see if the right side play, that can make up so much time.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that was 13 from Vortex's side. So we have, what, 4 more in the basement?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bob's chest is always 14 or 18. That's one of my counting benchmarks when I'm trying to remember which chest there is.
Okay, it's not there. So Vortex made a good choice. Oh. Bob's like, no, buddy. You don't get my chest today. Uh, 14, right? That's what you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, there's our medallion collection.
Oh no. It's tile
boy.
room.
It's tile room, huh?
Oh my god.
That was actually really unexpected. I wasn't even thinking that he was still looking for the big key. I'm like, hey, look, there's bombos.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, big key in the chest of the namesake of the tile rooms on the right. And Vortex is like not having any of Compass Room.
Oh wow.
This is a YOLO play. This is I'm so far behind because I last location Kane. There's no way I can win unless it's in tile room play. Little does he know. He's probably gonna get the key and pause for a moment. Be like, wait, no, it's actually here. Nope. Hardened runner going straight up. It's like, nope, I'm done. Seed's over. Time to finish.
Wow, just big brain play.
What a play. That's, oh man, I don't know if I've ever seen that in a big race like this with making the tile room play and it working. It's most of the tile room play anyway. This is him being like, wow, I can't believe I just found the key in tile room.
Yeah, I feel really, really good about that.
Gets the arrow dash, gets the dash, and does he get the dash back down? He does. Very nicely done. That is a cool strat for that room.
Mm-hmm.
So, because Jay Mishra did go right side first, he will know immediately that it's Tile Run. I actually wonder if Vortex like forgot he did right side? Didn't do right side? No. There's no way, right?
That would be pretty wild if he just forgot that he hadn't done it. I don't know if he usually does like Dark Magician strats or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, does he got 2 for 2 today? And he does.
Very nice. People talking about in chat how much they love this seed. What's wrong?
Oh, yeah. This the seed had a lot of locations. None of them had items except for the like 5 that did, and the ones that did were all pretty bad. Except for that nice hammer in Hype Cave, you know. But then again, we found the lamp in Swamp Palace. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I'm always really surprised by a late lamp.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we did get we did get knowledge of every item in the game except for the mushroom. I want to say. There was a bug net that Vortex never got. Where was that?
Oh, he... did he just go straight for the green pendant? Did he do desert? I thought, well, maybe no.
Oh, you know, you're right. He did. Yeah. Probably a Eaton tracker input. That happens. Just want to give a quick shout out to our tracker, Professor Pixie, for doing the hard work of this race and keeping us honest about where all the items were.
Yeah, absolutely. She's been doing amazing because she's definitely helped me out. I'm glad to see her popping up in chat.
For sure. Ooh, not a bad Aga fight. I think that was 3?
Yeah, I believe so. And this will be
I missed
cake.
the 0.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, butter, silvers. We never saw red now. Sad, sort of.
Actually, we haven't seen the other 2 shields either.
Yeah, that's true. Where the heck are all the shields on this seed?
I mean, it has to be TR, right? Or up the climb.
Maybe vanilla shields and TR.
Ganon being pretty polite with the teleport so far. Well,
yeah.
Okay.
As soon as you say it, though, right? It just has to be. That's just how this works.
You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah, good job. And 4 silver sticks to Ganon. As Ganon dies, Vortex of Doom has to wait for the cutscene before crossing the 1x3 bridge. get your GGs ready. And get your GGs in chat for Vortex of Doom, who finishes the race in first place with an official time of 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 21 seconds.
Absolutely, GGs. That was a journey.
I like that. It was a journey. It was a nice way that Vortex got to see the entirety of the game. Well, both runners, except for Turtle Rock.
Exactly, it's just a pleasant romp through Hyrule.
Absolutely. And as Jamie sure drops into the Ganon fight, we are joined by Vortex of Doom in chat. GG's Vortex.
GG.
Fun steed.
No, I didn't have any fun at all after I left Swamp.
In Swamp,
None.
did you happen to flood the key, or was that why you didn't do left side initially?
So I was feeling very aggressive. For some reason, I was feeling behind, even though I knew I wouldn't be like super duper behind. I was like playing sloppy. My cat was all over my desk. Accidentally done for me at about the 20-minute mark, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
and
I
I was
that
super
on
frazzled.
Stream. I recognized it. I didn't want to call it out until you had mentioned it in the interview, but we did see you take a moment in Skull Woods to not check the bridge chest, and I was looking at the timer, and I'm like, oh, that's the exact time when his cat was stepping on the keyboard. But I didn't want to say that out loud until you brought it up.
I realized I forgot I walked all the way out of Skullwoods area, and then I was like, wait, I only got one item. Like, that's not what I wanted to do. And so from that point on, even though I knew that didn't lose me much time, I was just playing super frazzled.
Yeah.
GG's.
Real quick, get your GGs in chat for Jamie Sure, as long as he crossed the 1x3 bridge.
GG's.
GG's, and does so with taking second place in this race with a official racetime.gg time of 1 hour 42 minutes and 33 seconds. But yeah, so.
And from that point on, everything I did efficiently before that point just went out the window, and I did Thieves Town and Hammerpeg's Magic Bat efficiently, but after that, just everything was just a hot garbage fire. And so I was, even though I sequence broke the flips, I was 100% sure I was behind, because I triple dipped Desert. I went to it half thinking it was a crystal after Graveyard Ledge. And then I got in there and heard the music, so thank God for no MSU. Also, I couldn't do anything, but triple dip Desert, went back into ice, almost went back into ice, and then was like, no, this is stupid, I'll do Hobo instead, and last locate like a man. But, buddy, I just then I ran out of bombs and was like, okay, I probably could have done something with Red Boom there, but instead I was like, okay, we're out. Let's just go to Swamp. And I was gonna get bombs in Swamp, and I just never did. And so, if I hadn't gotten bombs in GT, I might have mirrored and done Compass Room then. But honestly, I wasn't thinking about Rando Room, so maybe I would have just skipped Rando Room. I don't know. I was. But
frazzled.
Yeah, that was.
We are also joined by Jay Misher in chat here. GG's, Jay Misher.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
So yeah, very interesting seed. I'm sure that you guys might want to watch this back, and some of the quicker highlights are that Vortex was able to hover to flippers, and then I don't know if you just decided not to get the fourth chest in Hookshot Cave, but you left after those.
So
yeah.
yeah, I was Kane for go, and I was like, if Kane's there, I'm okay losing. Like, it took me like 3 tries to get the flippers, and then I got hookshot right after, and I was like, that is a hard last location. Like, I was gonna do everything in the game. I was gonna try to think of something else I forgot before going back to the 4th chest and hookshot cave. But at a certain point, I knew it wasn't there, right? Because he wasn't done, right? Like, even if you last locate, if both of them are there, it's would have been done.
Yeah, and then the major thing otherwise was by the time you both got to knowing where the red cane had to be, I think one of the bigger, pretty much the 2 major things that gave Vortex the lead, based on the point we were at that late in the seed, was that you had done Pyramid Fairy and then Vortex did Tile Room before Compass Room in GT, and I think that was basically the 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of curious where the time difference came from, because I had assumed it was just a bit more efficient from getting the flips a little earlier, but
yeah, add that in as another 30 seconds or so, and yeah, that's basically the difference.
I didn't do Pyramid Fairy because I got a key on Cold Stare, so Kane couldn't be there. I skipped the right side of ice.
That was true, yeah.
I got 2 items and then just YOLO'd Cold Stare, so I was actually gonna go back into ice before Swamp, and then I ran out of bombs and mirrored, and I just called it.
I have a sheet of paper somewhere here in this stack that has the Ice Palace key logic, but I wasn't gonna dig it up mid-race. So, yeah, that's Ice Palace key logic is one of those things that is a little bit of a gap for me, which is why I had printed it out previously. But honestly, everything after last locating the flippers was just I was just chasing bad gambles. It felt like, and nothing was working out. So once I had skipped left side swamp, I was going to do everything else regardless. Yeah, not going to Pyramid Fairy would have made it a little closer, but I think I still probably would have been behind.
Yeah, because another, I don't know what it is, 30-40 seconds ish is the tile room key, or the GT compass room, whatever it's called.
So I feel like I have to explain myself on that one.
Go ahead. We won't stop.
I have said multiple times that I think it is tactically correct if you get a small key in hope and go left, which I did because I felt very, very behind. That it is tactically correct to do tile room before compass room, and I was like, I know I'm on restream. I have said this to chat to, like, I don't know, like probably not half the people watching, but like I have said this so many times. It's time to just put my money where my mouth is. Like, I've probably already lost anyway. Like, what's another minute? But yeah, I was like, well, that's compass room back. Cool.
Yeah,
now
for my part, I've definitely felt behind enough, but by the time I got to GT and you weren't finished, I was like, oh, he also skipped left side swamp. There's literally zero way, if you don't skip left side swamp, that you're finishing in the hour 40s. Like, so once I got to GT, I was like, he had to have skipped it also. I have no clue how close I am if I'm ahead behind. So there's no way I can make that gamble. The one thing I did do was that I probably don't normally do was I went right first. And that was just kind of GT for me is always like spur of the moment. I kind of felt like there's a decent chance he would go left, and if I was behind and I go right and the key's there, then I can maybe jump ahead. So yeah, and I did think about going all the way right, but it wouldn't have mattered, obviously, since it was tile room. Yeah, it's just I don't know that. Maybe in another seed I might have done tile room first, but given the way that everything was laid out, I knew that we had to be close together. Like, he also had to skip left side swamp.
Yeah, like I knew at some point that you had, but like I did desert, got both items, and then left, and then I almost went to Ice Palace, and then I was like, no, like stick to it. Then I just went to Hobo, and then I fluted and did Catfish and Pyramid, and like then I went to Ice Palace, and then I ran out of bombs, and then I went back to Left Side Swamp, and I was like I did so many things inefficiently that I just didn't feel like I had any chance of being ahead. One thing I was really happy I did by the end of the seed was Hera Basement. I went back in and then immediately got the the boots after, and then
I honestly hadn't thought about that because I also did Hera Basement. I hadn't been thinking about it. Yeah, it definitely was good that I did it then. I think by that point there weren't that many great things left for me to do aside from the boots checks. Since I didn't have those flippers. Yeah.
Did you go right side first?
In GT? Yes.
Or in Death Mountain? Because I didn't even have the boots, so I was like,
oh yeah, I went because I was hoping I'd get hookshot. So I skipped.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah.
I skipped Hera and went to check before going in.
I thought about it, but I did the play where you'd if you get the big key in the basement cage, you just climb. Maybe you get both items. And then when I went back and the map chest was, well, it was a dungeon item. I felt like I just had to, so I don't know.
Yeah, I want to say when you both got to Death Mountain as your next location, I think Vortex was on the mountain 30 to 40 seconds earlier, maybe-ish. Maybe about a minute, I don't know exactly. But the only difference up to that point was that Jay Misher had done the front four of Thieves Town and had gone up the mountain once before, so didn't have to do the climb up, just had to do the save and quit. So that was really the difference up to that point. You had done almost exactly all the other same checks, I think.
Yeah, I think just I just think in hindsight, for me, obviously the race comes down to Left Side Swamp, and I really thought about going back in and just doing it because there's barely anything left. But yeah, like I said, last locating the flippers like I did, and I also really thought about going back up the mountain once I got that hook shot. So I was like, man, but I was like, what are the odds? It's 3 checks versus however many else I had elsewhere. So it just felt bad. It felt bad to go do another mountain climb for 3 items. So yeah, just any one of a number of little things goes differently. Maybe I decide to do Left Side Swamp, but hard to be too upset, I guess. It just kind of is what it is. Rando, you'll have days like this.
Yeah, and I have the same feeling about Left Side Swamp. I had the flippers and immediately got the hook shot. I cleaned up the other boots checks, and then I went to Swamp. I went back in and got the map out of the big chest, and then I left because all I could think of was flippers go mode, right? Because I hadn't touched Thieves Town at that point. I hadn't, and Scoopel said in our team chat that I think if you sequence break an item and it saves you a minute or two, maybe you just spend that minute or two on Left Side Swamp so you don't get screwed. And he makes a good point, but I can't say with certainty that I'll not do this again. I don't know. I try not to be like, oh, Left Side Swamp is the worst, or I do it all the time. I
think the thing now with Diver Down now, it's there's very, very few situations where you should be skipping it. I feel like nowadays.
It's just the only time Diver Down one from go though.
Yeah, it's one from go and you already feel behind, so you kind of feel like you have to try and make up the time somewhere. I think almost always in casual seeds I'll do it, but man, something about races just completely messes with your head. You're just like, I feel so far behind. I have to try and make up however much time that will save me. If Kane ends up being in Ice Palace, if it's there, then maybe that's the play that wins the race. But yeah, just this was a rough one for sure.
Yeah, so just a quick question, comments from the runners. Just because it's curious, it's kind of been brought up in chat. I'm thinking about it, but as far as like playoff implications go, this puts Go at 21 points for the end of week 6. Title Roomies have clinched a playoff berth, so congratulations there. And from what I'm looking at the standings, Go is playing Error 216 next week, who also have 21 points, but they have 2 more races to go this week. And I believe if Don't Forget to Track Us wins both games next week, then there can potentially be a tie between them and Go for playoffs. Otherwise, if they drop a single game, Go is guaranteed playoffs. So how are you feeling about that, Vortex? You just got to beat Error 216 once?
Yeah, gotta just gotta take a game from Aerie, Thalane, and Dunka, which is, it's been done. Like, they're not undefeated or anything, but it's a tall order. I don't know. I don't think it's guaranteed, but I think it's doable. Got to shout out Dr. Marty for giving us a hand with that earlier today. GG's though flip. It was
he clinched it for us. He clinched our flip.
That's true. Yep, that's what happened.
I mean, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I was just gonna ramble, I'm sure.
No, I was just gonna say, I've been kind of, it's fun to go in and like kind of crunch the numbers, but honestly at this point, like just getting the playoff berth itself, like seeding, it'd be nice to not have to play the spoilers first round, but honestly, like what you probably end up playing Error 213 or you guys, like there's no easy matchup, and the seeding advantage as far as like picking what modes you're gonna do is a little bit of advantage, but honestly, like you just gotta make it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just gotta make it.
I'll go one step further and say, like, I'm honestly just happy even to be in the playoff conversation. Like, I had a little trepidation about coming up to Invitational because we didn't like win our way in, quote unquote. But I don't know, just to have come in strong and had a good season. Like even if we don't make it, and Don't Forget to Track Us has an amazing week and we stink it up in Randomizer, like props to them. They're also a great team. We were in the same division last year and it's been fun playing them again too. So
yeah, then if you guys do make it, you guys are really like more than a solid squad. Let this race be a lesson. So anyone can win. Like any one of the 4 teams that ends up making it will have a chance, and we're happy to have made playoffs again. For us, we're just having fun. It'd be nice to go a little further than we have in the past 2 seasons, but we're happy to have a chance, and we'll see how it goes.
Awesome, cool. So yeah, just I think we're pretty close to wrapping it up here. I just want to ask Chelsea, is there anything else you want to ask the runners or say about the race?
You pretty much covered it. I just want to say, amazing jobs, GGs. Like, you guys did really well with this kind of trash heap of a seed. So, very, very well done. And GGs on Tile Roomies, Jamie Sure, for making it to the playoffs.
Yeah, and I'll just say thank you guys so much for the restream, for calming the trackers, everyone putting on this. It's always fun and terrifying to be on the restream. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better. So, yeah, thank you guys. Thank you everyone. And GG again, Misha.
GG's.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for being on the restream, both of you, and good luck towards playoffs as things go. So again, just to everyone watching, whoever's left, if you enjoyed the show, please follow the runners. Their links have been posted in chat. And huge shout out to my co-com Chelsea for joining me tonight. This was a really fun race to watch. Actually, there was a lot of drama at the end there that made it really interesting. And,
yeah, for sure. It was a lot of fun and nail biting for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It was great. And huge shout out to Professor Pixie for tracking for us again, doing all the tough work, making sure that everyone can follow what's going on. And I think there's not really any more races this evening in Invitational League. There's one race going on SpeedGaming main channel at 3 a.m. So if you're able to watch that, go ahead and watch Top Life versus Wired Wiki. And otherwise, it looks like there is one more race that just started, Chloe Prower versus Dixon on the ALTTPR League 2 channel in the Open League. So if you want some more Link to the Past randomizer action, go ahead and hop over there and check it out. But again, thanks a lot, everyone, for putting on this race. And huge shout out to Chelsea. Thanks for co-comming. And everyone else, have a good night.
Take care, everyone.